From shootouts and demos, tutorials and lessons, ridiculously good players, and ridiculous instruments, it can all be found on YouTube. It's no surprise I've learned a lot from YouTube over the last few years, and because of that, today we're going to go through my favorite creators, those that I've learned the most from, and some up-and-comers that you should be watching. So here's the best of the best and my faves for guitar. Let's start with a legend, Pete Thorne. Not only is Pete Thorne a fantastic player, but he's also, to me, the example of what a professional guitar player looks like. I believe that getting to hear guitar insights from such an A-list player really does change the game and makes his channel invaluable. So if you're interested in a new piece of gear and you're wondering if it would really last in a real-world environment, check out Pete's channel, see what he thinks. Paul Davids. I feel like Paul David's channel is guitar lessons for people who don't like guitar lessons. Whether you're a brand new guitar player or you've been playing for years, Paul breaks down guitar concepts in such a way that anybody can have access to that information. He really is the kind of player that makes you want to pick up your own instrument. That Pedal Show. I seriously couldn't tell you the difference between a tube screamer and a fuzz face if it weren't for these guys. Both Dan and Mick just seem like players that are in your life that have been playing a little bit longer than you and are more than happy to help you grow along the way. I've seriously learned so much from this channel, and now these guys are doing really awesome interviews with really high caliber players. It's really cool to see how the channel has blossomed. If you want to know how to use guitar pedals, start here. Up next, Chris Buck. If you don't know about this guy, he does these amazing sort of docu-style deep dive videos about some of our favorite players and their techniques and tones. Now, as if that wasn't enough, he is a monster player. And I'm gonna go on record in saying, I think he's the nastiest guitar player on YouTube. There, I said it. I said it. I said it and I stand by it. Fight me in the comments. If you wanna see something kind of different from guitar, check out Hawaiian Steel Guitar. This guy is an absolute master of his craft. Watching somebody perform in such a different genre than I'm used to is really, really entertaining, especially when it's happening at such a high level. Real quick, if you're getting any value out of this video, it'd mean the world to me if you would like and consider subscribing. Up next, Rhett Scholl. Rhett does an amazing job of helping us challenge the way we think about guitars, amps, and pedals. Not only is he a fantastic player, he shares his insights about how he approaches the instrument, how he understands the fretboard, and all of this helps everybody get better. So you really should check him out. 5 Watt World. We guitarists have this tendency to always be seeking out the latest and greatest thing. Gear acquisition syndrome. It's a real thing. 5 Watt World does an amazing job of showing us the history and origins of some of these amazing instruments and amps that we've all come to love. A lot has changed over the years, and I think it's really important to see where we've come from. Next, a channel that needs no introduction, the JHS Show. It's kind of rare for us to see a pedal company that has grown the way JHS has over the years. And if that wasn't enough, they launched a YouTube channel that has kind of changed the way we look at guitar. These guys are hilarious, and I love the fact that Josh is actually trying to preserve pedal history, because it is like a niche market that if you don't pay attention to this, all of this information will be gone for future generations. So why we play guitar the way we do, why we gravitate towards the pedals that we do, it's all great information. I just love their outlook on pedals, being able to promote smaller companies than their own, and even talk about larger companies, to be able to recognize that whether a pedal is worth $30 or $3,000, every pedal has its use case. I just love that attitude, and I've got all the respect for JHS. If I forgot one of your favorite YouTubers, let me know in the comments, or watch this video. Maybe I mentioned it in that one. You clicked it, right?